It is said that spending time with Mother Nature rejuvenates you. It ignites the creative cells and gives clarity of vision. That is what happened as a cup of tea was being sipped on the banks of a river on the outskirts of Corbett Tiger Reserve in the winter months of 2009.
It was the winters of 2009, and I remember I was working in the Corbett landscape, and I think a photography competition results had just come out, and I saw that, and just during a random casual discussion on the banks of the Kosi River, I told Kahini that what will happen if we try gathering a group of photographers from all corners of India in one location, and we try to judge them purely on the basis of creativity, and probably somehow if we can try to reduce the luck element in wildlife photography. Basically the idea was to ensure that everyone is on the same level playing field. The idea that time, it sounded very interesting, but we both were very skeptical that how to execute it properly. But instantly we thought that, okay, if it has to be done, we should start from our home ground, which is Corbett National Park. And that's how the first edition of Wild Clicks was launched in Corbett in 2010.
And the first edition of Wild Clicks, India's first live photo contest, was organized in Corbett in April 2010 under the guidance of the legendary filmmaker Mike Pandey, who also judged the competition. There was a buzz in the Indian photography community right after the event, and Kahini and Shivang realized that this is not just a fun challenge for photographers, and within months, with inputs from late Aditya Dicky Singh, the second edition of Wild Clicks was organized in January 2011 in Ranthambore National Park. It was the guiding light of Mike Pandey yet again, as the jury and the contestants learned from his wealth of experience and knowledge.
The third edition of Wild Clicks happened in 2012 in Kanha National Park, and we were blessed to have the support of Mr. Ganesh Shankar, who was roped in as the jury member for this edition, and he subsequently went on to judge 4 editions of Wild Clicks after that. I think Ganesh played a very vital role in giving Wild Clicks a kind of a creative structure, and he inspired people to develop the art of seeing nature differently. Because of his involvement in the competition, I think a lot of people wanted to impress him with their work, and they developed a kind of a creative style when it comes to photography. Contestants started to understand that wildlife photography and nature photography is not limited to just going there for safaris and waiting for tigers and photographing tigers. There may be a winning Wild Clicks moment right at your doorstep. So these were a lot of elements and changes that we saw, from 2012 to 2016, where contestants actively started pursuing, the simplest of subjects in order to create some very unique out-of-the-box images.
Wild Clicks took a major shift in its objective in 2012 as Shivang and Kahini realized that this event can be a catalyst for helping boost wildlife tourism in lesser-known national parks of the country. With this renewed goal, Wild Clicks was organized in Pench, Maharashtra in 2013, Dudhwa National Park in 2016, Satpura in 2018, and Panna National Park in 2024, with active support of the forest departments, state governments, and the local stakeholders in the wildlife tourism community. Year on year, Wild Clicks grew from strength to strength. And in 2014 and in 2018, Wild Clicks was nominated as a wildlife promotion activity of the year at the Toft Wildlife Tourism Awards.
Within the first few years of WildClicks, we realized that WildClicks is not just a photography competition. It is a platform wherein people are learning because of their peers, from the jury, the mentors, and this entire experience where people are put in a kind of a pressure cooker situation, and then the best of creative minds start working brilliantly. I think WildClicks has played a very important role in not only the development of sustainable wildlife tourism when it comes to promotion of wildlife tourism in some of the upcoming wildlife destinations, but also the overall development of wildlife photography in India, right from boosting creativity, the creative thoughts in the minds of photographers, and now in today's time the entire focus of WildClicks is on telling photo stories. So India is a fascinating country with so many diverse species, destinations and stories. So through the medium of WildClicks, if these stories can come out and people can learn more from it, I think our objective is fulfilled.
This is the 10th edition of WildClicks, and these 10 years have been memorable, not only because of the success and credibility of this contest, but also because of all the lows this event has seen. But every time it is because of the love and encouragement given by the countless supporters of WildClicks, that WildClicks, as we always say during our launch announcement, is back. Our hunt for creative talent will always be on.